Are we recording? I am having SD card nightmare out here in the middle of nowhere, of course. Trying to shoot a motovlog for you guys and getting constant SD card errors, which is no fun. Eric Megatech PC attempting another motovlog. Yeah, the old Samsung Evo 256 gig SD card is not happy. Try it. Send it. As I said, I was having SD card problems. I had shot what I thought about was about 20 minutes or so worth of footage. I originally wasn't even going to bother with a motovlog today. My main goal right now is to get some drone footage. As usual, that's pretty much the bulk of my bike riding, is just going to get drone footage. I wasn't even necessarily gonna talk, but then of course while I'm riding, shit, if I'm not recording, shit always happens. Something that I've been threatening to do for the past 6 months, and today it finally happened. And of course I wasn't filming. Sure enough, a mockingbird just dove right in front of me. I stuck my head down, but I felt it like crack on the top of my helmet. I think I just clipped it. But yeah. So I can check that one off the bucket list. Hitting a bird with my face. Good. Well, it looks like I get to get wet here. That sucks. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh well. Not very wet. I gotta tell you, this RSV4, even though it's the double R, the peasant model, as 650E would call it, it is just ridiculously fast. This bike just absolutely gets my 100% seal of approval. On my 2018 Aprilia RSV4 double R. Oh, this is not the S1000 double R M Sport Edition. It costs like 10 grand more than this bike did. It's not the Ducati V4S that costs up to $15,000 more than this bike did. It is the lowly base model RSV4 from Aprilia. But you know what's great? Aprilia doesn't really believe in base model bikes apparently, because this thing has the kind of stuff that you just don't ever see in your typical Japanese sport bike. I mean, it's got braided steel brake lines from the factory. This is the base model RSV4, and it's got steel braided brake lines. It's got cruise control, freaking cruise control. It's got launch control, wheelie control. And right here, that's what I call smile control. You turn it like this, instant smile, instant smile. Sometimes turning into uncontrollable fits of laughter. just kind of like that. That was a recreation. It's got the TFT display. It shows you your lane angle and your fucking throttle position and your brake position and your traction control, which you can change on the fly with this little button down here. I honestly don't know why people waste their money on the more expensive bikes. Sure, the new S1000RR with the M Sport package is it's a beautiful bike, but it is not worth $10,000 more than this bike. It's certainly not $10,000 faster. You know, if you are a serious track guy and you measure your success on the track by the 10th of a second, then yeah, maybe it might be worth it to you to have the very best of the best. But you are like not even probably 1% of all sport bike buyers. The vast majority of us are just dipshits that love to go fast. We'll never take our bike to a track. We'll stay on the back roads, the mountain roads, the country roads. And for that sort of riding, this bike is absolutely the best you can get. No question. I can tell you 100% without any doubt, this is the best bike you can buy for 99% of normal riders. Because don't get me wrong, this thing is plenty capable on a track. You know, it doesn't have the fancy Owens. You got your sack suspension here, but it is plenty capable on a track, but even more so on the street. It's mind-blowing how easy it is to go fast on this thing. You don't have to think about it. Really, the only thing you have to do is hang on. That's the only thing you have to worry about, is being able to physically hang on to the handlebars. You don't have to worry about it wheeling. You don't have to worry about traction control. I mean, the 6-axis IMU in the computer is going to sort all that shit out for you. As a result, all you have to worry about is just hanging on and shifting. And you don't even have to use the clutch. You just click it up. They've made these bikes so easy to ride now. It is such a night and day difference between this bike and my last liter bike. And I guess 12 years of innovation tend to do that. Yeah, this thing is the bike to get if you're a casual rider. Let me just go through a few of the reasons why. I mean, it's got stupid power. 201 horsepower, weighs 450 pounds. I mean, come on. You don't need any more than that. You don't need this much. Honestly. I mean, I was perfectly fine with my 636. That sound, the sound this bike makes, is orgasmic. And everybody knows it. Everybody talks about it. The Yamaha YZF-R1 switched to the cross-plane crank setup in 2009, and they came out with a bunch of marketing speak as to why they did that. Oh, you know, yeah, we're trying to get better traction out of the corners and blah 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 blah. I really believe that they just wanted to make a different sounding engine, so that they weren't going to be seen as, you know, cookie cutter Japanese superbike engine sound. They wanted to give the R1 some of that European panache. And I have officially used the word panache in a motovlog. I think that deserves a point. But yeah, this bike delivers that panache absolutely naturally. Just perfectly naturally. It's an angry little motorcycle. This bike, it wants you to just thrash it. Turn it in there, yeah. Fucking feel that throttle. And it's just in your ear the whole time. You can go faster. You can go faster. You can turn harder. You can do it. You can do it. And at some point, you have to fucking tell that little voice to shut the fuck up, or you're gonna end up in the hospital, because this bike will write checks that your skill level cannot cash. You might think that you're Street Rossi, but you're not. The RSV4 will just be constantly telling you that you are, but don't listen to it. She's just an angry little bitch, and she wants to ride fast and hard. She's one of those girls. You know, she likes you fucking talking dirty to her and smacking her in the ass. But just like a fucking girl, if you make a wrong move while you're doing that, she's gonna bite you. You know, talk dirty to me, talk dirty to me. All right, bitch. What'd you call me? Shoot! Right off under the freaking ditch. So you got to be careful. But yeah, if you can control yourself and have any modicum of ability, like experience, obviously, if you've never ridden a motorcycle before, do not ever, 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 ever buy this bike until you've ridden at least a few years. You need to have some experience before you hop onto something like this. But if you do, and you're ready for a leader bike, Aprilia has made it so easy for you. They really have. You get so many features with this bike for so little money. $15,000 I paid for this, brand new, out the door. That's with tax, tag, title, everything. 15 grand. It's ridiculous. And as I mentioned, I mean, you get so much shit. You get the 6-axis IMU, you get the TFT display, you get lean sensors and brake sensors and throttle sensors and quick shifter up and down. Works all the time. You get the cruise control, you get the pit lane limiter, you get launch control, you get wheelie control, you get steel braided brake lines and Brembo M50s in the front. Which, yeah, okay, they're not the Stylemas. I guarantee you the M50s are good enough for any braking you're going to ever want to do. By far the best brakes I've ever felt. It's an insane package that you get for the money. You get super courses, front and back, a 200 series rear tire. And it just keeps coming and coming. It looks beautiful. Love the black and red. You know, they don't really, all they do is change the graphics year to year, but I really think this is my favorite look for the RSV4. The black and red from the 2017-2018 black and red. You get the triple headlights in the front, which is nice because you don't have to have people constantly trying to tell you that you got a headlight out. You know, the low beams are both the left and right headlights, so you don't ever look like your headlights are out. They're not LED, which is kind of unacceptable for a bike like this. They really should have put LEDs in this bike. But considering all the other shit you get and the price, yeah, it's fine. I am still trying to get up to that freaking mine. There's like a big ass mine, like salt mine or some kind of mine, a few miles from here, and I've been trying to get there so I can do a drone footage shot there. I've gone up there multiple times and have never been able to actually get the drone up. What happens is I keep running out of time. I don't get up there until late, and then I got to turn back, you know, so that I can get home in time. What are we doing? We're all just going to sit here and look at the green light? It doesn't look to me like any places in Vidalia here are open. Nothing is open to sit in. That's alright, we're just gonna do Sonic. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna fucking chill the fuck out at Sonic. Oh my god, you could have gone 5 fucking times.
Everything that brought me alive, but we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi.